Hey writers, so today we are going to talk about how writers can be independent and making sure that they are working to the best of their ability by taking charge of their writing. There are 3 different lists on here of ways that writers can take charge. You can make lists of exactly all the information and all the steps that you're going to want to write about. You can use anchor charts, meaning we're going to have anchor charts kind of like this, kind of examples and reminders of exactly what we need to do as we are writing in the writing process. And we can use authors' examples when we read books that give us ideas of stories we could write about. So what we're going to do today is we are going to write another story similar to what we did yesterday. We're going to make up a character. We're going to give a character a name. We're going to create an adventure that they're going to go on. Okay? And today, instead of using our fingers to touch and tell the story, we're going to go ahead and start trying to write a story by sketching it out maybe, and then writing it, if that would help you. Yesterday, we didn't actually get to write. Today, we're going to get to write instead of just sketching it out. So, we need to think of an idea. What are we going to write about in our story today? We need to plan it out by sketching out pictures and then writing about it. And then we're going to write. So today I'm going to model again for you how we create a story about a realistic fiction story. So remember, it's a real story that could happen, but it's made up. It's not true. So it's going to be realistic, but it's going to be fiction. It's going to be not real. So first thing I need to do is I need to create my character. Remember, we talked about that yesterday. So today, my character, excuse my drawing, you know Miss Busby is not the best drawer. Okay. Today, my character, his name is going to be James. Okay. James. James is going to be my character for today. I need to create some characteristics about James that I can put in my story. So let me see. James is going to be an athlete. He is going to be a big brother. James is going to be very helpful. Whoops. He's going to be helpful. He's going to be caring and kind. Let me see. And the other characters in my story, so this is my first character. My other character is going to be Sam and his mom. So I have 3 characters. I have James, Sam, and his mom. And this story is going to take place, so the setting, I have to decide where is this going to take place. So I have my characters, I have my setting. Look how nice and neat I'm keeping this so that way it does not get messy and confusing. I've got my words on the lines. I am trying my best to spell things out. So setting, where is my story going to take place? So I have James, his brother Sam, and his mom. Where is my story going to take place? I need to decide where is it going to take place. They're going to be at the mall. That's where I want this story to take place. So now I have to decide, I got to talk across my fingers, remember, from beginning, middle, and end. I got to talk across my hand and decide what is going to happen in my story. In my story, all right, next step is my plan. What's going to happen? So I'm going to draw my pictures out. So the first thing that happens is that, so I'm going to draw so here's Sam and James and his mom. And here's the mom. And they're at the mall and they're shopping. So I'm going to draw a rack that has, or maybe a shelf that has clothes on it, right? I know this doesn't look like clothes, but so they're shopping, and then all of a sudden Sam goes missing. So I have James and his mom. Here's James and his mom, and uh-oh, Sam is missing. Uh-oh. And then what happens is, because so helpful, he starts helping his mom look around the store. They're looking everywhere. So James is over here, the mom is over here, and they are looking, and they're upset because they cannot find Sam. And all of a sudden, they find Sam hiding in the clothes. So here's going to be a table, and I'm going to put Sam under the table hiding. And James and his mom, they find him, and they're not happy because they were scared to death that he was missing, right? And the last one, I don't really have too much room, but down here I would say that they found Sam and then they went home. So I kind of have sketched out my ideas like we did yesterday, and now on the next page I am going to begin writing my story. And I know that a lot of times we like to draw pictures at the top to go with it, and that might be helpful for you. But this part is where I'm going to stop, because you're going to get a chance to write a new story similar to what Miss Busby did, but I want your characters and your setting to be different from mine. I will see you back on Zoom.